What's up, everybody? Steven here. Welcome back to yet another reaction. Today, we are hopping into a brand new series. We are checking out Heroes. A lot of you guys have requested Heroes and have been wanting me to check it out, so I decided to hop in there and watch the series. As you can see, I am not alone. I am joined by my brother here. He is going to join me for the reaction to Heroes. We'll see how it goes, see if he likes doing it. If he likes doing it, we'll do it more often, and definitely kind of get Heroes out there for you guys and have some fun with it. Me personally, I've seen episodes here or there when it aired about 10 years ago to 11 years ago, from like the first season or maybe the second season, that I've seen episodes here or there. The only major thing I remember was like the line, I know like some of the actors that are in it, but I also remember the line, save the cheerleader, save the world. What that line means, I don't remember, but I'm guessing it's as simple as save Hayden Panettiere girl, who is the cheerleader. And I guess she's like the answer to saving the world. Like I said, I don't know anything about the show other than that. It was like on a lot of promo stuff back then. A lot of people were into the show. I just did not watch it. So, and then my brother here, name's David.
Yep.
All right. So what do you know about the show?
I know absolutely nothing.
Yeah, he's going
I'm being honest. I've maybe caught a glimpse of a trailer. I've heard of the show, but I know entirely like nothing at all.
So I asked him about the Save the Cheerleader, Save the World. He didn't know what that was.
No.
So yeah, so
No clue.
he's going in completely blind. I'm going in knowing the promo material that when it aired. We know the basic concept is about heroes because it's called Heroes and their superhero powers, and we've seen like I guess I've seen some of the promotion and stuff like that. But other than that, like we're gonna kind of just hop in here, have a good time. As always, if you like what I do here, like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Head over to Patreon for the full uncut, unedited reaction. You can get episodes over there extra early if you want them. If you're watching this on YouTube, at least episode 2 is over on Patreon in full reaction form if you want it. I've never done like a recording with somebody, so we'll see how it goes. See, you guys know that I like to talk, so we'll see how that goes. And we're just gonna kind of have some fun, have a good time, and just see how the vibe is. So pretty much like, comment, subscribe. Here we go.
Kind of got like Avenger vibes.
Oh yeah, the beard.
Assembling a team.
Yeah. These heroes will assemble.
Where does it come from? This quest, this need to solve life's mysteries.
I should do some Gilmore Girls right now.
Questions can never be answered.
So I'm assuming at this point they know that they have powers, because I wouldn't just jump off of a building.
How's he doing?
Oh, he was daydreaming.
Ah, daydream.
Sorry, did I scare
Man,
you?
fell asleep at work.
No. Been a week
Was that
now.
his dad or
I think he's
grandpa?
close.
Like nobody laughed.
They say that man
He's hurt
uses
right now.
only a tenth of his brain power.
Like, okay.
Another percent, and we might actually be worthy of God's image.
Did it say what country he was from? I'm guessing
India.
Of course, that
India,
day has
yeah.
already arrived.
I mean, I feel like the first thing you should want to do is be like, oh, my dad, I should get to New York.
Yes.
But I guess if you feel somebody murdered him for his research, I guess you want to get that first. Being a taxi is very dangerous. You could be murdered at any moment.
I was gonna say.
I mean, I guess it's a little bit dangerous, but he made it seem like it happens every day, like he's a cop. I would have taken all of them off.
I was gonna say because he took only one off, and it would
I would have taken everything.
might be leading him right to it.
All right.
You need to go get ready. I can't be late. Not today.
Mom, I'm already dressed and I've packed my own.
I wonder if something happens
That's what I've
because
been doing this
the symbol of heroes
What about you?
is like an eclipse in the background of it.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Right,
Wonder if something happens.
It is that sun coming
That's why
over
they
the
turned
thing.
off our gas again.
Go grab your stuff and wait by the.
Damn. Well, he hit that relevant shit out of that. Took it right off the hinges.
Oh my god.
Who led to that? I wonder if I could fall off this building and not be hurt. We were wrong. You died.
What?
Oh, she's so
What are you talking about?
she's so
What?
young here.
I mean, besides the fact that it was
It's like it's an inconvenience. Great.
So she kind of Wolverine like
Probably.
Okay.
Indestructible.
self heal and stuff.
I would kind of think this is cool though.
Hey,
No, wait.
I can give you a
I
ride on my
literally
handlebars if you want.
Can't die.
Look. Thanks, okay. I'll talk to you in front of people at school tomorrow.
Wow.
Promise.
Poor kid. Did she ask him to film because he's not popular, nobody will believe him? Oh, quarterback.
Not expecting his voice to be like that.
What? Like, his friend's like, oh, I don't know who that is. It feels like this is almost like a different show. Like it's like comedy as hell. And like,
so he's the one.
Wow, he's the guy. Okay. Connection.
Man, that quality.
Possible.
Come on, baby, let's get out of
A
here.
$25,000 donation before he even got into the school.
Yeah.
Mom?
What would you call this power?
Leave me alone.
Here, go worry about your image. I'll handle this.
Yeah, good. Gotta make sure this stays buried.
Oh, he's kind of a dick.
I was about to say the same thing. He's kind of a dick.
Like,
And I knew that he'd been hurt.
what's his power? Flying or what? Telekinesis? What do they call the thing when you can the power where you can hear people's minds?
I think it's that telekinesis.
Baby, I'll be
Where's that
right
thing where you
back.
can
I'm
move
just gonna go
stuff?
pack up a few
We
things,
should
okay?
really go see Dad.
Or is that both? Same thing.
Go with that too.
But he said he thought he could fly though.
You should know
Yeah,
this
but then
much
he said he could hear his brother
Your
speaking
dad's
to
not
him.
in any position to help us right now.
So I don't know. Man.
How did she think she would pay them back though?
She was saying she's 2 weeks behind, so I'm guessing that they were doing like a mobster payment plan.
Yeah.
Like, pay us, I don't know, 500 or. Ooh, I wonder if she's gonna have like a moral dilemma: run in and save people, or let them die because I don't want people to know about my power. Oh, there was a guy in there.
Oh man.
Worst firefighters ever, man. The man was just in the back. He literally walked in and saw him.
I'm okay. I'm fine.
So what happened? He said that they used to be close, right?
Mm-hmm.
What happened?
Maybe the death of the dad. Maybe him going into politics. Maybe too.
Was it that died last year? He said.
Yeah, that's what it sounded like.
It was like recently. Because the one guy was like, "Dad's gone."
6 months. He said 6 months. Yeah. Yeah, he just seems
Why
like.
would you want to do it cold turkey, dude? I'd be like, just tie me to the bed. The thing in the mirror is gonna kill them and save her ass. Gonna come out of the mirror, her like evil person, right?
50
Think so?
grand is a lot of money.
50.
Whatever's in the mirror look evil as hell.
Even with interest.
Look like lock and
Little men wanna
key
be nice
evil.
about this. You should have read the fine print.
Maybe they'll look at the mirror and be like, "How are you doing this?"
I have a son.
Oh wow, they actually beat her. Oh,
I was gonna say I she didn't look marked enough.
oh yeah. Yeah, why would he have stopped after he hit her one time?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Oh.
Do you think it's the thing I said? She came out the mirror? Or do you think maybe she blacked out and she turns into that person maybe?
そうだ。お前は特別だよ。お前はスーパーヒーローだ。
Oh, his name's Hero. What an eye,
What are you looking for?
right? He said Hero, and then he's like, "You want to be you're a super hero." Like,
I need to
I think
come
his
with
name
you
is
someplace.
I
Where?
thought he was calling him Scotty earlier though.
Scotty.
Weird. Yeah.
Oh, that's from
Something
Star
I
Trek.
need to tell you.
Beam me up, Scotty.
Ah.
Because they were just joking about
I
that.
need to tell you about this. I need to stop
I
living.
mean, he could
for
be
other
joking about
people.
Hero
My whole
too,
life
but
I've-
you hit a button.
Oh shit. Oh.
I just don't think you should be so
Oh.
worried about fitting in all the
I
time.
wonder if she didn't have power, that she would
Not
have
being so
deer.
popular.
Jesus.
Yeah.
And if he's hunting the other ones, would he hunt his own daughter,
I think so. Yeah.
like for the job kind of?
I mean, she's adopted.
Hmm?
She's adopted.
So his
right?
daughter raised her whole like since she was a baby.
Yeah.
Like, dude, that's gotta be scary. Swanton bomb off the. Oh shit!
What the hell?
Oh what? Oh shit! What the hell? Well, so the brother can fly.
Hmm.
Nathan? Nathan, right?
Nathan, yeah.
Nathan can fly, not the other one because they're gonna fail. All right. Well, that was episode number 1 of Hero or Heroes. So what I usually like to do is I like to when I decide what score I'm gonna give it, I judge pilots and finales on a different scale because for me, a pilot or a season opener of a show is supposed to grab you.
Mm-hmm.
If a pilot sucks, why would you keep watching?
Exactly.
It needs to grab you. And then a finale is supposed to make you either satisfy that entire story of the season or, oh my God, I can't wait for next season.
Mm-hmm.
So as far as the pilot for this thing goes, I'm leaning towards like a 9. Like I thought it did everything well. I don't have any. I'm trying to think right now what I didn't like. I mean, special effects were fine, and the flying thing right there, they weren't great. But like I'm leaning towards a 9. I could see some people going with a 10 because it was like I don't have much negatives. My only thing about giving it a 10 is that no action happened, no real crazy thing happened besides the dad being the bad guy.
Yeah.
So for me, it's like
what kind of the brother there too at the end, him being the one that was flying.
Oh yeah,
that was kind
a
of
cool twist.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, he must be ashamed of it then.
Yeah.
Why would he be hiding that? Because your brother's telling you he thinks he can fly, and the whole time you can fly.
You can fly. Yeah.
Like so, I'm leaning towards a 9. I'm not sure what you're leaning towards.
Like,
do you think it's like would you say this is like of all like when you I judge it against all TV shows I've ever seen? Do you think it's like the best pilot, one of the best episodes, or like a 10 for a pilot?
Not for me.
Okay, what would you
I'd give it about like an 8 or so.
8? You give it an 8? All right.
It's definitely very intriguing.
Yeah,
I hated that it ended like that. Cliffhanger wants you to continue to dive in.
It's a solid cliffhanger. I kind of think a better cliffhanger would have been the dad being the bad guy.
Yeah, it kind of ended right there.
That would have been kind of better. I mean, even though Nathan being able to fly is cool, but I don't know. It's interesting. You're going with an 8. I go with a 9. So most of the characters I was into. I like most of the characters.
Mm-hmm.
Of the characters that they introduced, my favorite would probably be homeboy that just dove down. Pete. I liked him.
Yeah, Pete.
Nathan. Yeah, he's kind of a jackass.
Yeah.
And not even like a cool jackass, just like a jackass. Like Barney from How I Met Your Mother is a jackass.
Jackass, yeah.
It's kind of fun, whatever. Nathan just kind of seems like a dick. The sister. I'm curious about the sister. Not the sister. The girl with the son. I don't know what her power is. At first I thought it was like the thing from the mirror came out at her. But I don't know if that's what happened.
Yeah, I'm sure they'll dive into it.
Like, because like the reason I thought that was like because then you mentioned when I mentioned like or is it her turning into that person? But then she had no blood on her, but the thing in the mirror had blood on her.
Yeah,
so
that was strange.
So I was like, if it was her, wouldn't she have blood on? I don't know. Isaac character. I mean, there's a lot of characters. It was kind of like Game of Thronesy, where you jump into all these different characters.
Exactly. Yeah.
Which is crazy because this is like 10 years before Game of Thrones, probably. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. What did you think? Like, what were your things that stood out?
I mean, pretty much the same. I mean, I like all the characters so far as well. Isaac, for some reason, I'm kind of like interested in what he's got because
he could paint the future.
Exactly. And Hero seems like the little comedic relief.
He seems like he's the one that's like he's the one that wanted. I mean, him and the guy at the end, Pete, wanted it. They wanted it the most.
Mm-hmm.
Like hardcore wanted. Like dude would want. He's like, I've been dreaming about flying. Like if I dreamed like I fly, I'm not. I'm going to jump off a building.
Yeah, nah,
like,
I wouldn't have done
wants it.
Yeah.
And then Claire's fine. Claire's cool. I like her powers. I like all hers were all like the gruesome ones, like the ribs and the hand all deformed and shit.
Yeah.
Her shit is cool, but she doesn't want it. And I don't know. She kind of like, for the most part, for me, played like I don't like the cliche high school girl.
Yeah.
With powers. She reacted not in a way that I would react. I get, she wants just a normal life, but I would just keep living a normal life and just be like, well, I'm living a normal life, but I know I can't die or I can't get hurt. I only die of old age.
I was gonna say she didn't seem very like impressed. Really, she just kind of like,
and she didn't even seem scared. She just seemed mad at it that she had it.
Yeah.
Not even like, oh, like she's scared about what it is. She's like, damn it, it chose me.
Yeah.
Like angry. And then Hero's fine. I mean, we'll get to know everybody. Is that everybody? Are we missing anybody?
I think we covered everyone. Nathan.
So it's like
and Mohinder.
Oh yeah, Mohinder. His father was murdered. We died in a taxi accident, which the guy said, no, it happens all the time. But like, okay. But now we find out it's clearly he was murdered by that one dude. Maybe he was getting too close.
Yeah.
Mohinder seemed to be following in his father's footsteps because he was kind of teaching about evolution, not superheroes or anything, but like he was teaching about evolution in the class, different kind of evolution. But he was all like, I guess that would lean towards him kind of believing his father. I mean, he believed it because right away he was like his research and ran right to go get it.
Yeah.
I wonder if the pin that he took off is going to come into play later because it wasn't even the United States. It was like a foreign, like a European country or something. He took that pin off of. Yeah, like so you give it an 8, I give it a 9, just because I think it establishes everybody well. But I could see somebody going lower or higher depending on. I don't have anything negative really.
Yeah,
but
me either.
But it also didn't have anything like grab worthy. Like I mentioned Game of Thrones. Like I wouldn't give Game of Thrones first episode a 9. Like I really hyped like a 10.
Yeah,
I think it's a solid episode, but I wouldn't give it that. But we could break it down here. Yeah, everybody's names. We've been writing.
Yeah, I've just been writing names to kind of familiarize with.
So we started off right out the gate. My man's having a dream. Pete, right?
Yeah, Pete.
Pete's having a dream. He's we're hearing the Indian Mohinder guy talking. He's talking in the background.
Yep. About
they're here and evolution. He's mentioning all these kind of like words of like other evolved humans. We see that Pete works at like a nursing home.
Yep.
We meet the one girl. He said he's like taking care of her father. He daydreamed there, so he wasn't. He's daydreaming about flying. We meet Mohinder here. His father. Well, he's teaching the class, and we mentioned his father. Did they make it seem like his father was murdered, or his father just had like a car accident?
I mean, the one guy was playing it like it was a freak accident, as opposed to like
what's a freak car? Like a freak, but he's like, but he mentioned taxi driver.
That's what I'm saying.
So taxi accident.
But Mohinder was saying that his dad was talking about feeling like he was being followed and stuff. So I feel like Mohinder knew more.
Yeah, he probably was like, he's probably been. He probably believed him, or I mean, I guess once you if somebody tells you I think I'm being followed and then they die, you're like,
yeah. Then
yeah, I guess suspicious. All right. So then we hop over there. He wants to go get the research right out the gate. Going to get the research. While we're in here, I thought this was a cool thing. I almost thought this was a different building.
Yeah, I thought so at first too.
Like a different apartment, but like it crossed over and went over, and then he heard the phone. He heard the guy talking. He grabs. I actually want to see what he grabbed. I want to see the pin he grabbed. Actually, he takes a picture.
I'm gonna call you right back.
Oh no, it was New York.
Oh wow, Rochester.
It was New York. It was Oh, it was Hartford and Harrisburg. So it was New York. So why did he grab? Oh wait, he grabbed the New York pin because that's where he was going, and I guess he would assume that the dad didn't mark there, they wouldn't go there.
Yeah.
But the one guy found him there. How did he find him? The guy that we have in the other room. Now then we hop over here. We have Ali Larder's character. You have her name?
I don't have her name. I didn't catch her name. Nikki. Okay.
So Nikki, she's like a cam girl. That's how she makes money. She has a son who's a genius. But somebody's coming. She keeps telling. This is what she keeps telling him to be careful. That explains why when you see the window and your kid's not there, why she freaked out.
Yeah. Because
it could have been the mob that grabbed them, or ransom or whatever. They come there to the door. We bail. Dude, look at the way my man. I mentioned it, but like, look at the way my man took out the door. Where to find it?
Oh, the whole.
Like, dude, he took that shit clean off the handles, or off the hinges. It wasn't like he broke it on one way. Let me see if I can get it. Watch. Oh, I could have had it from there. Dude, clean off. Like clean off, dude. He hit it on this side and just broke the damn thing. All right, then we hop back to New York. We meet Nate. Actually, before we New York, we meet Claire.
Yeah.
Indestructible kind of Wolverine type girl. I guess she must have been noticing things, and like maybe she got hurt, didn't break her limb, and then she started testing it. We meet Nathan, who's Pete's brother. Very different. Pete seems more optimistic with life and doing things.
Yep.
Nate kind of got into politics, so he's all about his image. Like he yells at the mom later about that. We then meet the friend, who's I'm guessing like the nerdy film guy, who she just said like film me in, because the next line is I'll talk to you tomorrow in school in front of people, which is thanks, man.
Yeah,
that's awesome. And then we got Hero here, who another guy that like desperately wants the power. Because for you to like be trying to do it, that means you have to really want it, right?
Yeah.
Like not like, because or else would you be trying to stop time? Unless you accidentally did something before, maybe.
So right now, vibe wise, I'm feeling like Hero and Pete really want to be these superheroes, and then Isaac.
I feel like Pete's not gonna get powers. I feel like Pete's gonna get screwed.
Yeah,
mad because
I'm feeling that too.
The fact that the dad or the brother saved him.
Claire seems like she doesn't want them.
She hates him. Like I said, like I know I've always remembered the line "Save the cheerleader, save the world," which the line doesn't make any sense to me now. He's Wolverine.
Yeah,
she doesn't have like I feel like other people's powers might be better. Maybe like Isaac can see the future. Hero can teleport. Nathan can fly. I would put flying and what Claire has kind of close to one another. Unless Claire just can't die at all. I don't know. We hop around here. This thing at the school was weird. 25 G's I gave you. And he's like, that was a donation. Oh, wait, what? A donation? How would I donate 25 G's before it's not like my kid was already there and then I donated it. I donated it and he can't even finish the year. Ain't that some bullshit? He got angry. We have to go see the mom because the mom shoplift.
Yeah.
Nathan is all about his image. He's upset with the mom. The father had passed away. You said 6 months before, right?
Yeah.
She's not handling it well. Nathan doesn't seem to give a fuck. Like if he didn't like his father.
Yeah.
like dad's dead. Get over it. All right, cool.
Kind of like that next man up mentality of just oh well.
That's your dad.
I know, right?
It ain't like business.
I know.
It ain't like NFL. Next man up.
Next man up. No, that's how he was treating it at least.
Mom, go find another guy. Next man up. another father figure. I guess this is the mom. I'm guessing we take the kid there.
I feel like the kid's gonna play a bigger role.
Think so?
I think so. I don't know why.
Maybe because he was like this whole smart thing. He was good. Maybe he'll build something. Yeah, maybe. The fire situation. I thought this was actually an interesting scene where she sees the fire and she's like, "Hit the camera." She's like, "I'm just gonna go in there and see what happens." Like she doesn't even like. She's so. It's almost like she wants pain. Like nothing's happening to her, so she like keeps like wanting to take the next extreme every time. She saves the day, doesn't get burned, which is what I was saying about. I wonder if like outside objects can hurt her, like can like penetrate her because she didn't even get no scarring and then healing. It was just nothing.
Nothing.
Like
there.
or at least fire doesn't do anything to her. At all. Not even burn and heal. Mohinder goes to here. We then hop over to Isaac. We find out Isaac's a drug addict. He has the eclipse there, so that's gonna happen. He then talks about like the future. He sees the future about like the bus thing and the train thing. And later we see him again with when Pete goes there. Nathan tries to get Pete a job working for him, but he's kind of like. He's like, oh, I'm gonna get you a job, but don't mention the flying thing. Don't mention the crazy thing. Like he keeps trying to like, which kind of makes him a bigger dick later.
Yeah.
Like your brother's going through some shit, which clearly you've gone through before, and you've been hiding it. And he keeps saying, and then you're making it seem like he's crazy. Like you're straight up making it seem like he's crazy. Like you keep saying shit like, oh no, you're nuts. Don't tell people that. Like he's kind of driving you like think you're insane.
I mean, what you said earlier, I really do feel like it. Like now looking at it, I feel like he's not gonna. Or it might be one of those like develops or finds out about a power later on. But
different one, not flying though. But then the one, because we saw Isaac draw him flying, but we don't know if I was flying. Yeah. That could have just been him falling.
I was man, right before he jumped, I was like, I would have my mindset would have been just because the picture showed me jumping off of a building doesn't necessarily confirm I'm flying.
Yeah, it could have been like, oh yeah, that's how you die, brother.
Yeah, so that was interesting.
Okay, then we meet Mohinder. He's talking about him about evolution because he has mentioned something about you think you say like you think you ever been like for something greater or something more, right? That's what Pete says, right? And then he brings up evolution again. We hop over to Hero. Hero looking at an eclipse. Isaac goes after the drugs again. He can't not do it. We have the scene here where like the mobsters catch Nikki. They have her strip. They hit her. She knocks out. And then we go over to Hero. Oh yeah, so we skipped over the scene where he's at a bar. No, not yet. Is that later? That's later.
Oh, that's later.
So he's talking about, teleporting, stopping time, or stuff like that. We go to the bar. He talks about his friends. Like, if you can do it, teleport into the women's bathroom. But then he walks away. Then, of course, he does it later. And then Nikki right here. See, this is what I'm talking about. She wakes up.
Mm-hmm.
So she blacked out. She wakes up. And she's not covered in blood like the
I was
girl
going to say,
picture.
she didn't have almost any marks on her.
Yeah, so she got hit one time. But then the girl in the mirror has covered in blood. So my thing is either the girl in the mirror comes out.
Mm-hmm.
Like your evil version of you comes out and kills those people, but like the one guy had a damn glass just jammed in his neck. Then Mohinder, somebody gets in his car. It's the bad guy. He actually does the right thing. Get out the car. No ask questions. Like, oh, who are you?
Yeah, that would have been my approach to that. The whole time he was doing that, I was like, I would have just pulled over and ran.
I gotta go to the bathroom real quick.
Oh yeah.
All right, then we get here. We meet the mom. There's the line here about I walked through fire, didn't get burned. This is when Hero gets kicked out of the bathroom. He teleported into the thing. The friend isn't believing because, of course, he didn't see it. I wouldn't believe it either. I'd be like, what, did you sneak in there just to prove a point or something?
Yeah.
We hop over here. We're going to go. The girl goes to get Pete to go to Isaac's house to try to help him because she knows he's going to like fall off the wagon. Sarah sticks her hand inside of a garbage disposal because,
why
reasons.
not?
Then, like I said, I think this would have been the better.
Yeah.
Like, just end it on maybe put the hero stuff, the flying stuff before
this, and end it on this note. Yeah.
Oh, we know, like you're the bad guy. Okay. Hero. So see, it's 11:43, and then when he gets off, it's already 1.
Yeah.
So either my man's train ride is an hour and 15 minutes, which seems like the worst thing ever, right? And then he automatically teleports to New York. And now he's like, there's a happy cheer. He's excited. And then Isaac paints Pete flying or falling, one of the two. He then sees the ending of, I guess, the show or whatever, destruction coming to Manhattan or New York. And we have the Pete saying, he says a line here that I don't remember.
I didn't see this coming at all, though.
I didn't think it would be him. I don't know what was going to happen, honestly. I honestly thought when the taxi was pulling up, I thought he was going to fall on top of the taxi. Like, it was going to be like one of those things. Not die, but like...
hurt himself, yeah.
And further make Nathan be like, see, you can't do it, stop. Like, which they could have actually revealed that later. If like... Because I could have put like Pete down an even darker path. Like, maybe am I going crazy? Like, jumped off a building and broke my legs. Like... But yeah, so... He mentions a line here. I want to see what it says. He said, I've been here all night.
Been up here all night, thinking about this, thinking about my destiny.
Destiny.
What you doing, Pete? It's my turn to be somebody now, Nathan.
So that's a kind of like a thing about the brother. The brother is something. The brother got into politics. The brother made it successful. And the mom even made a line about it earlier where she was like, he took up more space than you.
Yeah.
Like how like you always got pushed back. Because Nathan was his ego, what he did was always bigger.
Yeah.
So it's like him saying, it's my turn to be something. Like not like in work or anything. He thinks he has like a destiny of like saving the world. Which I'm telling you, if they go the route that Heatman doesn't get powers and Nathan is the person to get powers and then Nathan gets his dream, that's gonna suck. That's gonna be the worst. Like, wait, you mean to tell me I wanted it? Like it could be like the sort of like the athlete, like the basketball player that wants it more than the person that can do it.
That can do it, yeah.
Like you're gifted. God gave you all these gifts, but I want it more than you. You don't want it enough. That's what they could go that route. I don't know if they will, but that's it. And then at the end, he falls. You guys, special effects are fine. I've always hated it when movies do this sort of when they shoot action like this. So to hide it looking bad.
Mm-hmm.
So hide it looking, because I guess it's the timing, whatever. They do this. Cutting. There's a lot of It's a lot of cutting to like not make you see it. They do that in action movies when they don't have good choreography. So yeah, that's my score. 9. You go with 8.
Go with 8.
I could go with I always go like I'll usually be like I'm in between a 9 or an 8 or 8 or 9 or a 10. I can see I'm gonna give it a 9 because it's establishing stuff, but like for other people I could also see it being like an 8. Some people give it like, oh, I love the story, they give it a 10.
Yeah.
I can't see anybody giving it lower than an 8 though.
Nah, I wouldn't see why.
There wasn't anything bad like that would bring it down another score to a 7.
I mean, again, they're building character, so
I think they did a good job.
Yeah,
they got to know everybody enough.
Exactly.
At least glimpses of it. So, but all right, that's the reaction, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, like, comment, subscribe. Head over to Patreon for the full reaction. Uncut episodes over there, extra early if you want them. But yeah, I'm gonna get out of here, and I'll talk to you guys later.